Pay attention, you bastards.
What up, y'all? Welcome back. So tell me why this dude Drake just filed an appeal against UMG over the Kendrick record. Come on, bro. Like I always say, I'm a Drake fan. Like Drake is my favorite artist. I'm not even gonna front. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta call a spade a spade. You have to. You know what I'm saying? Just because I love your music, don't mean you get a pass. Bro, you tripping. You tripping. Bro, take the loss. You know what I'm saying? We all accepting it. We all sitting back like, okay, yeah, shit. You know what I'm saying? As much as I'm a Drake fan, I want to be like, man, nah, Drake won that battle. You lost. You lost, bro. You lost. It is what it is. You lost. He called you a, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say he called you a P. You know, you gotta watch what you say on the tube. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it was, bro. You took the L. You took the L. You know what I'm saying? Continue to be a good artist. That's all you have to do. I get it. You might be losing money because he's putting this on your jacket. He's saying you this. So I'm sure you're losing money. I'm sure record labels are like, I'm sure fans are like, I'm sure there's things going on that's making you be like, man, this ain't right. This ain't. But it's part of a battle. This is hip hop. This is what you signed up for. Now, granted, Kendrick kind of came out there first. You know what I'm saying? But there was a lot of back and forth for years. But when you decide to sign up for a battle, no, forget it. When you decide to sign up for anything, you have to accept what come with that. It's that simple. It's that simple. You have to accept what come with that. Once you decide to go back and forth with this man, you got to accept that, bro. You have to. You sitting there filing motions and, hey, well, what about this and what? Bro, you looking real corny, big dog. They already be calling you corny. And again, like I said, I love Drake music. I came up on Drake. You know what I'm saying? I'm 35, right? So from 08 to current times, this is 2025, Drake has been popping. Whether you like him, whether you think he corny, whether you think the music ain't good, whether you think he a culture vulture, whatever you want to call it, Drake has been popping from 2008. When I say popping, I'm not talking about, oh, well, he came with a couple records and he dropped some hits and then he went away. No, I'm talking about popping, the top artist in hip hop, right? You're talking about charting from 08 to 2025. You know what I'm saying? So to me, that's why I say like Drake is the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Now, you could say Tupac and Tupac's the GOAT. No, Drake can't be a GOAT. How's he? I don't know nobody that's came out that's been popping that long. Now, with that being said, it's like, bro, you got a legacy, right? You got a legacy. You done some amazing things in hip hop, right? Just don't tarnish your legacy because you just can't take the L. Sometimes you gotta take the L. Listen, I love Jay-Z as an example, but Jay-Z lost that battle with Nas. It's what it is. You know what I'm saying? I think Jay-Z is an overall better artist. I think Jay-Z is an overall more successful hip hop artist and an icon, a bigger icon than Nas, for sure. And those of you that's going to get in these comments and want to argue, bro, it's not close. But I compare the two. I look at Jay-Z like a Drake, and I look at Nas like a Kendrick. Hip-hop wise, rap wise, Nas and Kendrick are better. They are. Hip-hop wise and rap wise. The overall spectrum of what a hip-hop artist is, of what coming from pretty much nothing to something means. You know what I'm saying? Being the best or being the biggest. Jay-Z and Drake take the cake, right? So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So again, not to get off subject, I'm saying this to say, You gotta learn how to just take the L. You gotta learn how to just be like, look, I'm gonna take this L in this battle, but the war I'm winning, which is the truth. The war with Jay-Z, he won. He's a billionaire, not just because also he got the money, but because the epitome of hip hop. And correct me if I'm wrong. I know I got hip hop heads in my chat. Correct me if I'm wrong. The epitome of hip hop is what? Coming from nothing and making something. That's what the epitome of hip hop is, right? I know I got some New York guys from here that's born in the Bronx, Brooklyn, all that. Listen, coming from nothing and making something. Music being the way. Hip hop and the art form being the way. You gotta give it to Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't, again, like I said with Drake, even if you don't rock with his music, that's why I say he's the GOAT, and outside of him, Drake is the GOAT. To me. To me. You know what I'm saying? But when you're corny and you're doing corny stuff, it is what it is, bro. I don't look past that. You a cornball for doing that. I get you lost money, but you're still a cornball because you signed up for this. That's just like saying these dudes that be going on drills and then turn around and be like, oh, it wasn't me. It was him. He did, bro. You can't do that. If you sign up for something, accept what come with it. Period. In the discussion, right? I see a lot of Tekashi stuff coming out, and again, y'all sit on here and y'all. I put the Tekashi video out. People are like, oh man, you must be a tattletale too. No, bro, I just call a spade a spade. At the end of the day, Tekashi situation. I rock with Tekashi. I like the kid. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like that he snitched and did all that. I think that was corny. But overall, I think the kid is funny. He got great content. And now that he's coming out and doing content actively, if you're paying attention, understand that this dude is a huge name. Vlad TV, as an example. Vlad TV is one of the biggest hip-hop media outlets, right? Vlad said it himself. The Tekashi interview was the biggest interview I've ever had. Now, we want to see all the stuff, right? We want to hear all the what happened with the case. This and that. I get it, but the kid is interesting. He's interesting. So at the end of the day, like I said, you know what I'm saying? A person can be interesting. A person can be all of that. But at the end of the day, not the off subject, you have to stand on what you decided to do, right? If you decided to tell, stand on that. He's standing on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna stunt. You can't say that nigga ain't standing on. You can't say that. You can't say, now again. Hey, we can disagree, but you can't say he not owning it. You know what I'm saying? As far as telling wise, as far as being a tattletale, as far as saying, hey, well, I told. He's not hiding. Young Thug is hiding. Young Thug is like, I'm sorry. Well, I didn't really tell what happened. What, bro? You lying, bro? You lying? You told. Even if you didn't physically get up on the stand, bro, you really kind of told, right? You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You told the guy, take my number down, and then turn around and be like, oh, well, no, it's because I was trying to flirt with. No, you trying to get out the jam. Allegedly, I guess. Allegedly. But anyway, not to get off subject, man. At the end of the day, Drake, I'm going to speak for all Drake fans in the community. Bro, we disappointed in you, big dog. We disappointed. We highly upset. Because you didn't have to go do that. You didn't have to. You could have just been, hey, you know what? At the end of the day, I lost the battle. I lost the battle, but I'm winning, and I'm going to continue to win the war. That's what Jay-Z did. It's what he did. He lost the battle against Nas and turned around and said, but I'm winning the war, big dog, big fella. I'm still the head honcho. You know what I'm saying? When you think about hip-hop coming from nothing to something, you gotta think Jay-Z. You have to. As much as y'all don't like Puff right now, you gotta think Puff coming from nothing to, you have to. You know what I'm saying? And that's what hip hop is based on. I'm not talking about what the roots and the battle. We understand that. Because it's always the super smart guys get in the kind of, woo, technically. No. I understand that. I'm saying the side of it of what it's about, coming from nothing to something. And he did that. So Drake, I don't know, because it's already in motion. So, I don't know what to say no more. Let me know in the chat what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to say no more. But it's just sad. It's sad to see this, and again, it waters it down. I'm still gonna listen to the music, yes, but it just waters it down. It's like, come on, bro. And then you lost, and you still coming back and saying, really? I don't know. Let me know what y'all think in the chat, man. As always, man, I appreciate the love and support. I appreciate y'all watching. Man, if you watch me on here, make sure you check out the TikTok. I go live on TikTok Monday through Thursday, 8:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. PST. You know what I'm saying? So we go live. I do music, I do motivation, and we do news. Similar to this, we talk about current things that's going on in the culture. You know what I'm saying? But we vibe out. You know what I'm saying? We vibe out with music and everything, right? So if you follow me on here and you're subscribed on this channel, make sure you head over to TikTok. Check out my joint over there, you know what I'm saying? And definitely support the kid, man. I appreciate y'all always. Again, I appreciate you because this means a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? When y'all watch and y'all comment and y'all share the video, you know what I'm saying? And y'all show me that y'all really supporting the kid, you know what I'm saying? And it's helping me build my community bigger and bigger, man. It means so much to me, man. So I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Until next time.